Have you ever wondered what mysteries lie deep beneath the ocean's surface? Over 70% of Earth is covered by water, yet most of it remains unexplored. Darkness, crushing pressure, and alien creatures await. Today, we're diving into 100 incredible facts about the ocean deep, facts that will amaze, educate, and show a world humans rarely see. Chapter 1. The ocean covers over 70% of Earth's surface, yet we've explored less than 5% of it. Imagine a world so vast and mysterious, teeming with life we've never seen. Sunlight barely reaches beyond 200 meters, turning deeper waters into a dark, alien realm. Pressure here can crush submarines like tin cans. Still, creatures survive, glow, and hunt in ways that seem almost magical. Chapter 2. Some fish can produce their own light. Bioluminescence is nature's flashlight, used to lure prey, find mates, or escape predators. Tiny bacteria live inside their bodies, creating sparks that shine in the pitch-black deep. It's a survival trick honed over millions of years. In the deep ocean, glowing eyes, flashing tails, and flickering bodies tell stories of life thriving in darkness. Chapter 3. The Mariana Trench is the deepest point on Earth, plunging nearly 11,000 meters. Temperatures hover just above freezing, and pressure is over 1,000 times higher than at the surface. Life here doesn't need sunlight. Instead, chemical reactions from the Earth's crust feed entire ecosystems. Giant amoebas, strange crustaceans, and microscopic microbes survive where humans could never go. Chapter 4. Some whales dive deeper than any human can imagine. Sperm whales can reach 3,000 meters in a single dive, holding their breath for over an hour. They hunt giant squids in the darkness, using sound to locate prey. Their clicks and songs echo across miles of water, revealing secrets of a hidden world below waves that we can barely touch. Chapter 5. Hydrothermal vents are underwater hot springs, spewing mineral-rich water at over 400 degrees Celsius. Life flourishes here, independent of sunlight, powered by chemosynthesis. Tubeworms, crabs, and clams thrive in boiling water that would kill most creatures instantly. These vents hint at how life could exist on distant, icy worlds, proving that oceans can be more alien than any planet in space. Chapter 6. Octopuses are masters of disguise and intelligence. Some can solve puzzles, open jars, or mimic other animals. In the deep, they vanish into shadows, change color, and squeeze through tiny cracks. Their brains are distributed, meaning even their arms can think independently. Each octopus seems like a secret agent of the ocean, moving silently and observing everything around them. Chapter 7. Deep-sea sharks have been cruising oceans for over 400 million years. Some glow faintly to hide from predators or attract prey. They move slowly, conserving energy in cold, dark water. These living fossils outlived dinosaurs, volcanic eruptions, and ice ages. Every scar, wrinkle, and flicker tells a story of survival against odds that would end most creatures, lives instantly. Chapter 8. Some jellyfish are biologically immortal. The Turritopsis doanea can revert to its youthful form after adulthood. In the deep, where few predators roam, jellyfish drift endlessly, poolsing through darkness. They're delicate yet unyielding, a floating testament to the weirdness and resilience of life in the ocean deep. Every pulse of their bell is a quiet heartbeat in a silent world. Chapter 9. Anglerfish use a glowing lure to hunt in pitch-black waters. Tiny, dangling lights attract unsuspecting prey straight into sharp jaws. Females can be twice the size of males, who sometimes fuse to them for life, becoming mere sperm providers. In this extreme environment, survival takes strange, extreme forms. Darkness shapes everything, from hunting techniques to bizarre body shapes. Chapter 10. Sea cucumbers recycle the ocean floor. They consume sand and detritus, digest nutrients, and leave clean, processed sediment behind. Some release sticky threads to defend against predators, while others expel internal organs to escape. Their quiet work supports entire ecosystems, turning waste into life. The ocean floor may seem empty, but these small engineers are constantly shaping the deep's fragile balance. Chapter 11. Giant squids can grow up to 13 meters long. These elusive hunters use massive tentacles to grab prey, dragging it toward a sharp beak. Only deep-diving sperm whales regularly encounter them. Their large eyes, among the biggest in the animal kingdom, capture every flicker of light in the darkness. Few humans have seen them alive, making them legends of the deep. Chapter 12. The ocean has its own midnight zone, stretching from 1,000 to 4,000 meters deep. Sunlight never reaches here. Life adapts with slow metabolisms, soft bodies, and incredible patience. Predators wait for hours for prey. Bioluminescent signals light communication, mating, and hunting. It's a world where time feels different, and survival is a quiet, patient game against darkness and pressure. Chapter 13. Some deep-sea fish have hinged jaws and expandable stomachs. Prey can be almost as big as themselves. When food is rare, eating everything possible is essential. Pressure-resistant bodies let them survive crushing depths. Sharp teeth and elastic skin create eerie silhouettes, perfect for hunting in darkness. In a place where meals are rare, evolution favors extreme designs over elegance. Chapter 14. The ocean contains hidden mountains called seamounts. These underwater peaks rise thousands of meters, attracting life like floating cities. Currents bring nutrients, feeding fish, corals, and plankton. Seamounts act as highways for migratory species. Giant squids, tuna, and whales pass these natural landmarks. They are mysterious, mostly unexplored, and full of life, proving the deep ocean is a vast, rugged frontier. Chapter 15. Some fish carry antifreeze proteins in their blood. In polar oceans, temperatures drop below freezing, yet these proteins prevent ice crystals from forming inside their bodies. Tiny adaptations like this allow survival in conditions lethal to most species. Life thrives where we would shiver or freeze. Nature's engineering in the deep is precise, efficient, and sometimes almost unbelievable. Chapter 16. Deep-sea crabs have long legs and sensitive antennae. They detect vibrations and chemical signals across dark water. Some scavenge, cleaning the ocean floor while others actively hunt. They move slowly to conserve energy, yet can strike quickly when prey appears. Their armored bodies resist pressure, making them perfect for life in the abyss. In their quiet way, they dominate the ocean bottom. Chapter 17. The deep ocean produces strange sounds. Humpback whales sing haunting melodies, dolphins click in echoes, and even some fish grunt. Sound travels farther than light, creating invisible conversations across kilometers. Scientists decode these noises to understand behavior, migration, and hunting. In darkness where eyes fail, ears dominate. Every ping, hum, or groan tells a hidden story beneath the waves. Chapter 18. Some squids can fly above water. They launch themselves using jet propulsion, flapping fins to glide for short distances. This escape strategy keeps them safe from deep predators or chasing whales. Even in darkness, survival depends on clever tricks. Nature often invents solutions stranger than any human design, and the ocean's inhabitants are masters of engineering without engineers. Chapter 19. Deep-sea corals grow incredibly slowly, sometimes just a millimeter per year. Yet they form vast reefs supporting thousands of species. Their skeletons can survive for centuries, recording ocean conditions like natural archives. Some corals glow faintly, attracting plankton or tiny fish. In the abyss, patience rules. Life thrives quietly, shaping habitats that sustain generations without ever seeing sunlight. Chapter 20. Viperfish have needle-like teeth and hinged jaws, looking like monsters from nightmares. They lurk in darkness, flashing bioluminescent signals to lure prey close. Even tiny movements trigger their strike. Extreme adaptations like this show how hunger and darkness drive evolution. In the deep ocean, nothing is ordinary. Every creature is crafted for efficiency, stealth, and survival in a world humans can barely imagine. Chapter 21. The ocean floor has vast trenches and valleys, some longer than entire countries. Sediment, bones, and ancient debris settle here over millions of years. Microbes break down organic matter, recycling nutrients. In these silent depths, life slowly persists. Every grain of sand tells a story of currents, pressure, and time. The deep floor is a quiet museum of Earth's history, hidden beneath waves. Chapter 22. Some deep-sea fish have transparent heads. Their skulls reveal eyes and brains, making them look alien. This adaptation improves vision in low light, allowing them to spot prey and predators. Nature's creativity knows no limits, and the ocean is its playground. Every transparency and twist of anatomy is an engineering marvel designed purely for survival in darkness. Chapter 23. The giant oarfish can reach 11 meters long, gliding silently in deep waters. Ancient sailors mistook them for sea serpents. They feed on plankton and small fish, moving in vertical undulations. Rarely seen near the surface, they remind us how much of the ocean remains mysterious. Even a single sighting sparks legends and awe, proving deep-sea life inspires imagination. Chapter 24. Some shrimp create light with glowing spots to communicate or confuse predators. In darkness, this is survival. Tiny chemical reactions allow bursts of light that seem almost magical. Swarms use coordinated flashes to warn each other, confuse hunters, or attract mates. Even the smallest creatures in the deep rely on innovation and chemistry to thrive, Showing intelligence doesn't always mean brains. Chapter 25. The deep ocean has underwater rivers of salt and brine. Denser than surrounding water, they flow along valleys, carving paths like underground currents. Unique species live in these extreme zones, tolerant to salinity far higher than the surface. They move slowly, feeding off chemicals rather than sunlight. Earth's oceans hide ecosystems as strange as alien worlds, operating on physics and chemistry unknown to most people. Chapter 26. Some fish have enormous mouths relative to their bodies. They swallow prey as big as themselves because meals are rare. Elastic stomachs stretch to hold more than half their body weight. In the deep, patience and opportunism are key. Evolution favors extreme adaptations. Every terrifying gape is a calculated survival tool, designed by millions of years of trial, error, and darkness. Chapter 27. Anglerfish males are tiny compared to females, sometimes fusing permanently. The female's bioluminescent lure attracts prey, while the male becomes a living sperm bank. Reproduction in the deep is about efficiency. Life is harsh, food is rare, and every adaptation counts. Evolution in darkness creates strategies humans can barely imagine, where survival demands both cooperation and extreme specialization. Chapter 28. Some deep-sea starfish use tiny tube feet to glide over sediment, searching for detritus or slow-moving prey. Even in total darkness, they navigate using subtle chemical signals. Their slow, deliberate motion conserves energy while exploring a vast, pressure-crushing environment. Every arm, every foot, every movement is optimized for survival in a world humans rarely witness firsthand. Chapter 29. The ocean's coldest zones hover just above freezing, yet life thrives. Fish, crustaceans, and microbes produce antifreeze proteins to avoid internal ice. Tiny molecular adaptations prevent freezing and allow metabolism to continue. In these extremes, life is fragile but resilient. Even microscopic survival tricks have enormous impacts on ecosystems, shaping who lives, hunts, and reproduces in icy darkness. Chapter 30. Deep-sea squid can change shape, color, and even texture to escape predators. Some mimic jellyfish or rocks, others vanish into shadows. Camouflage is survival, a silent battle between hunter and hunted. Intelligence, instinct, and evolution combine to create these masters of disguise. In the ocean deep, nothing is predictable, and life constantly reinvents itself to survive the crushing pressure of endless darkness. Chapter 31. Some deep-sea fish have tubular eyes pointing upward to catch silhouettes of prey above. They spot tiny movements against the faint light from the surface. Even a flicker or shadow can mean food or danger. Evolution in darkness favors specialized vision. Every glance is calculated, every adaptation honed to survive in a world where light is almost non-existent. Chapter 32. The deep ocean is home to zombie worms, which feed on bones of dead whales. They lack a mouth or stomach, relying on symbiotic bacteria to convert nutrients. These worms recycle massive organic matter in the abyss, sustaining life in unexpected ways. Nature finds a use for everything, even in darkness where survival is a slow chemical process. Chapter 33. Some fish have transparent bodies to hide from predators. Their organs are visible, but predators often can't detect them in darkness. Camouflage in the deep is not about color but invisibility. Evolution rewards subtlety over strength. Every transparent fin, every invisible twist of a body is a survival strategy that keeps life going silently in crushing pressure. Chapter 34. Deep-sea squid use jet propulsion to escape predators. A strong blast of water propels them backward at incredible speed. Combined with color changes and body contraction, they vanish before a hunter can react. In the abyss, survival requires innovation and speed. Every jet burst is a calculated escape, showing how even soft-bodied creatures can outsmart the environment. Chapter 35. The deep ocean is filled with mysterious floating, marine snow. It's a slow rain of organic matter, plankton, and debris. Tiny creatures feed on it, sustaining entire food webs. Life depends on these slow-falling nutrients, drifting silently from the surface. The ocean's depths are a fragile ecosystem where even the smallest particles can support giants of the abyss. Chapter 36. Some deep-sea crabs carry algae or bacteria on their shells for food. Symbiotic relationships allow survival in nutrient-poor zones. They move slowly, yet these partnerships provide constant energy. The deep is a place where cooperation becomes survival. Every shell, every microbe, every step is part of a carefully balanced ecosystem thriving in darkness. Chapter 37. The deep ocean has extreme pressure, over 100 times more than at the surface. Life here adapts with flexible bodies, collapsible lungs, and chemical resistance. Bones may be soft, skin elastic, and metabolism slow. Survival is about endurance and engineering. Every creature is an experiment in physics, biology, and evolution, optimized for crushing depths humans can barely endure. Chapter 38. Some fish in the deep produce their own heat. Certain sharks and tuna maintain warmer muscles to chase prey efficiently. In freezing waters, this small advantage can mean the difference between life and death. Evolution creates built-in heaters, showing how biology can overcome extreme cold. Even in the abyss, life finds ways to stay active, fast, and lethal. Chapter 39. The ocean has underwater volcanoes, spewing lava and minerals. Entire ecosystems thrive around these extremes. Microbes feed on chemicals, attracting larger animals. Tubeworms, crabs, and fish adapt to boiling temperatures. Extreme conditions breed extreme life. The deep ocean is a laboratory where chemistry, heat, and pressure create ecosystems alien to our surface experience. Chapter 40. Some jellyfish float for decades, drifting silently in darkness. They pulse without stress, feeding on microscopic plankton. These ancient creatures show life's endurance in extreme environments. Even without brains, they navigate, reproduce, and survive. The deep ocean is a slow-motion world where patience, persistence, and subtle motion define life in ways humans rarely imagine. Chapter 41. Some deep-sea worms can survive without oxygen. They rely on chemical reactions from the seafloor to produce energy. In total darkness, life doesn't need sunlight. It finds alternatives. These worms slowly move through sediment, breaking down matter and supporting ecosystems. Even the simplest creatures adapt in extreme ways, proving survival in the abyss depends on creativity more than speed or strength. Chapter 42. The ocean has underwater caves, vast networks carved over millennia. Some are completely dark, with rare currents and unique creatures. Blind fish and shrimp navigate using touch and chemical signals. Every nook hosts specialized life forms. These caves are natural laboratories, preserving species and adaptations that exist nowhere else. Exploring them reveals secrets of evolution in isolation and darkness. Chapter 43. Some deep-sea fish have expandable stomachs to swallow prey larger than themselves. Meals are rare, so when they come, fish eat everything. Elastic skin and hinged jaws make this possible. In darkness, survival demands extremes. These adaptations may seem monstrous, but in the deep, efficiency and opportunity outweigh elegance. Every gulp is a calculated chance to endure starvation periods. Chapter 44. Hydrothermal vents host communities of life without sunlight. Tubeworms, crabs, and microbes thrive in boiling water. Chemosynthesis replaces photosynthesis, converting minerals into energy. These ecosystems prove life can exist entirely independent of light. Extreme heat, pressure, and chemicals create strange, alien-like forms. In the deep ocean, survival doesn't follow surface rules. It creates entirely new possibilities. Chapter 45. The giant squid has eyes as large as dinner plates. They detect faint flashes of light over vast distances. Hunting in darkness requires precision and patience. Tentacles grab prey while sharp beaks tear it apart. Rare encounters with humans fuel legends. Every eye, tentacle, and movement is engineered by evolution for a life unseen by most, a silent predator of the deep abyss. Chapter 46. Some fish are transparent to hide from predators. Their organs are visible, but light refracts, making them nearly invisible. Camouflage in the deep is subtle, relying on physics and biology. Evolution favors invisibility over strength. Every transparent body, every flicker, every shift in position is a survival tactic. Darkness shapes life in ways humans rarely witness, optimizing stealth over speed. Chapter 47. Deep-sea octopuses can detach arms to escape predators. Each arm can move independently, distracting attackers. Some even regenerate lost limbs. Intelligence, flexibility, and cunning define survival in darkness. They use color, texture, and motion to vanish, blending into the environment. In the abyss, life constantly reinvents strategies, proving brains, instincts, and body design combine in extraordinary ways to avoid death. Chapter 48. Some deep-sea sharks glow faintly to hide from predators or attract prey. Bioluminescence is used strategically, not randomly. These living fossils have survived hundreds of millions of years, including mass extinctions. Slow movement, clever hunting, and glowing signals make them masters of the deep. Every flicker, every shadow, and every movement is optimized for survival in darkness where energy is precious. Chapter 49. The deep ocean contains brine pools, denser than surrounding water. Life here adapts to extreme salinity. Microbes feed on chemicals, forming the base of an unusual ecosystem. Crustaceans and fish tolerate these extreme conditions, moving slowly to conserve energy. Physics shapes life, chemistry powers it, and evolution guides it. These underwater rivers are alien landscapes, full of adaptation and survival strategies. Chapter 50. Sea cucumbers recycle sediment on the ocean floor. They consume organic matter, cleaning and nourishing ecosystems. Some release sticky threads to deter predators, while others expel organs to escape. Their quiet work supports life in darkness. Even small creatures play massive roles. The deep ocean is a world of invisible engineers, where survival depends on patience, chemical recycling, and constant adaptation. Chapter 51. Some deep-sea fish use red light to see without being seen. Red light is invisible to most creatures, giving them a secret advantage. They hunt, navigate, and communicate while remaining hidden. Darkness shapes biology in creative ways. Every adaptation from vision to bioluminescence is a survival tool. In the deep, stealth is as important as strength, and patience outweighs speed. Chapter 52. Giant tube worms live near hydrothermal vents, relying on bacteria for food. They have no mouth or stomach, yet survive in boiling water. Symbiosis powers life in extreme conditions. Their red plumes absorb chemicals, feeding the bacteria inside. This partnership supports entire vent communities. In the deep ocean, cooperation can be as essential as hunting, showing survival is often about teamwork. Chapter 53. Some deep-sea fish have huge eyes to capture the faintest glimmer. They detect prey, predators, and mates across darkness. Every movement matters. Survival relies on vision, patience, and reaction. These adaptations evolved over millions of years. In a world without light, eyes are more than organs. They are lifelines. Darkness rewards innovation, creating creatures with tools humans could never naturally design. Chapter 54. Anglerfish females use glowing lures to attract prey in total darkness. Males are tiny and fuse to females for reproduction. Life in the abyss is extreme and specialized. Every flicker of light can mean food or death. Evolution designs creatures that maximize every chance. The deep ocean is a stage for strategies that seem impossible above water, yet perfectly effective under pressure. Chapter 55. Some jellyfish drift for decades without aging. They pulse slowly, feeding on plankton. No brain, yet life persists. Patience is key in darkness where energy is limited. These ancient creatures float silently, surviving extreme conditions. Their simplicity is their strength. In the deep ocean, life does not rush. It adapts, endures, and thrives quietly, far from human observation and interference. Chapter 56. The ocean has underwater canyons deeper than Everest is tall. Currents flow through, carrying nutrients and shaping habitats. Creatures migrate along these natural highways, following food and safety. Seamounts and cliffs create biodiversity hotspots. Darkness, depth, and pressure define these landscapes. Every trench, cliff, and valley tells a story of evolution, adaptation, and survival over millions of years in extreme conditions. Chapter 57. Some deep-sea crabs farm bacteria on their shells. This tiny partnership provides constant food. In nutrient-poor zones, symbiosis becomes a survival strategy. Slow movement conserves energy, while cooperation ensures life continues. Even the smallest creatures rely on innovation. Darkness and pressure shape behavior, chemistry, and biology. In the abyss, survival is rarely about speed. It's about adaptation, patience, and efficiency. Chapter 58. Some squid use jet propulsion to escape predators. A quick burst propels them backward, disappearing into shadows. Color changes and body contraction enhance stealth. Survival depends on both speed and cunning. Every movement is calculated. Even soft-bodied creatures evolve remarkable strategies to avoid predators. In the deep ocean, life constantly reinvents itself, proving intelligence and adaptation can exist without a central brain. Chapter 59. Hydrothermal vents spew mineral-rich water over 400 degrees C. Tubeworms, crabs, and microbes thrive here. Life exists without sunlight, powered by chemistry instead. Extreme heat, pressure, and toxins create alien ecosystems. Every organism is engineered for efficiency, survival, and reproduction in impossible conditions. The deep ocean is a laboratory where chemistry, physics, and biology collide, producing life that defies surface expectations. Chapter 60. Some deep-sea starfish move slowly with tube feet, exploring sediment for food. They detect chemical signals to locate prey. Energy conservation is critical. Even simple creatures evolve intricate ways to survive. Darkness shapes behavior and anatomy, emphasizing subtlety over speed. Every step, every touch, and every feeding motion is optimized for life under crushing pressure. The abyss rewards patience, efficiency, and adaptation over brute strength. Chapter 61. Some deep-sea fish have hinged jaws and elastic bodies. They can swallow prey almost as big as themselves. Food is scarce, so extreme adaptations matter. Soft, flexible bones resist pressure, while sharp teeth ensure meals are secure. In darkness, efficiency rules. Every stretch of jaw and movement of body is designed to survive long periods without eating in a world where opportunity is rare. Chapter 62. The deep ocean has ghostly jellyfish that drift silently. They pulse slowly, feeding on plankton. No brain, yet movement is rhythmic and purposeful. Survival is about conserving energy in darkness. Some species glow faintly to communicate or attract prey. Floating for decades, these jellyfish prove life can endure extreme conditions with minimal resources, showing patience and persistence as key strategies in the abyss. Chapter 63. Some fish produce antifreeze proteins in freezing polar waters. Ice crystals cannot form in their blood, allowing life to persist below zero. Tiny molecular tricks ensure survival where most species would freeze instantly. Nature engineers solutions humans cannot replicate easily. Life in the deep or cold oceans depends on chemistry, adaptation, and precise evolution. Even microscopic changes can determine life or death in extreme environments. Chapter 64. Anglerfish females carry glowing lures to attract prey. Males are tiny, fusing to females for reproduction. Darkness drives extreme specialization. Every flicker counts. Every opportunity must be maximized. Survival in the deep requires efficiency and adaptation. These creatures demonstrate evolutionary strategies unlike anything on land. Life here is a constant balance between hunger, reproduction, and avoiding predators in total darkness. Chapter 65. Some squids can fly above water using jet propulsion. This escape tactic keeps them safe from predators. In darkness, speed and agility are critical. Color changes and texture adjustments enhance invisibility. Every movement is precise and efficient. Life in the abyss demands innovation and quick reactions. Even soft-bodied creatures develop mechanisms to survive extreme pressure, cold, and scarcity in ways humans rarely imagine. Chapter 66. The ocean floor is littered with marine snow, drifting organic particles. Tiny creatures feed on it, supporting larger predators. Nutrients from above sustain entire food webs. Even slow, invisible processes maintain life in the deep. Patience and resourcefulness define survival. Life in darkness depends on recycling and subtle energy flow. Every falling particle can feed generations, showing how even small matter has enormous ecological impact. Chapter 67. Deep-sea sharks glow faintly to hide from predators or attract prey. Their slow movement conserves energy while hunting. These ancient predators survived mass extinctions, thriving in extreme conditions. Bioluminescence gives them a tactical advantage. Darkness favors subtlety and patience over brute force. Every flicker, every glide, and every hunt demonstrates evolution's precision in creating efficient, resilient predators adapted to crushing pressure and minimal light. Chapter 68. Some crabs farm bacteria on their shells. Symbiosis provides consistent nutrition in nutrient-poor zones. Movement is slow to save energy, yet these partnerships sustain life. In the deep ocean, cooperation becomes survival. Tiny actions have large impacts on ecosystems. Evolution shapes behavior and anatomy to maximize efficiency. Even the smallest creatures become crucial contributors to the balance of life in darkness and extreme pressure. Chapter 69. The deep ocean contains brine pools, denser than surrounding water. Extreme salinity supports unique species that thrive where most cannot survive. Microbes feed on chemicals, creating a foundation for larger predators. Currents carry nutrients, shaping isolated ecosystems. Life adapts to physics, chemistry, and scarcity. These underwater rivers are alien landscapes where evolution favors precision, patience, and energy conservation over speed or aggression. Chapter 70. Some deep-sea worms feed on whale bones, lacking mouths or stomachs. Symbiotic bacteria convert nutrients into usable energy. Life thrives by recycling what others leave behind. Darkness and pressure demand innovation. Every organism, from tiny worms to larger predators, depends on these processes. Survival in the abyss requires adaptation, cooperation, and efficiency. Even the simplest creatures play essential roles in maintaining balance in extreme environments. Chapter 71. Some deep-sea fish have tubular eyes pointing upward. They spot silhouettes of prey against faint light from above. Darkness drives specialized vision, patience, and precision. Every glance matters in survival. Evolution rewards adaptations that detect movement with minimal energy. In the abyss, seeing is as vital as hunting. Every creature is optimized to capture opportunity in the rare moments light penetrates the deep. Chapter 72. Giant squids use enormous tentacles to catch prey. Their large eyes detect subtle flashes of light across darkness. Only sperm whales regularly hunt them. Tentacles, beaks, and stealth make them masters of deep hunting. Rare encounters fuel legends and myths. Every movement is efficient and calculated, designed for survival in crushing pressure. These elusive predators reveal how evolution creates perfect hunters for extreme environments. Chapter 73. Hydrothermal vents host life independent of sunlight. Tubeworms, crabs, and microbes thrive in boiling, mineral-rich water. Chemosynthesis replaces photosynthesis, producing energy from chemicals instead of light. Extreme heat, pressure, and toxins create alien-like ecosystems. Every organism is perfectly adapted. These vents are natural laboratories showing how life can exist anywhere, teaching lessons about biology, chemistry, and survival beyond surface environments. Chapter 74. Some fish have expandable stomachs and hinged jaws to swallow prey larger than themselves. Meals are rare, so efficiency is critical. Elastic bodies survive crushing pressure, while sharp teeth ensure nothing escapes. In darkness, patience and opportunism are key. Every gulp is a calculated chance at survival. Life in the abyss rewards extremes, showing evolution favors function over appearance in the deep ocean. Chapter 75. Anglerfish males are tiny and sometimes fuse permanently to females. Females carry bioluminescent lures to attract prey. Darkness drives extreme specialization. Every adaptation maximizes survival and reproduction. Life in the deep requires creativity and efficiency. Evolution designs species that exploit every opportunity. The abyss forces bizarre yet effective strategies, creating creatures humans would struggle to imagine, yet perfectly suited to their dark, high-pressure world. Chapter 76. Some jellyfish drift for decades without aging. They pulse slowly, feeding on plankton in darkness. No brain, yet survival persists. Patience is key in energy-poor zones. Floating silently, they endure extreme conditions for years. These ancient creatures demonstrate life's resilience. In the deep ocean, longevity depends on slow, efficient energy use. Every pulse is a rhythm of survival in a quiet, invisible world. Chapter 77. The deep ocean has underwater canyons deeper than mountains on land. Currents carry nutrients, shaping habitats. Species migrate along these natural highways, following food and shelter. Darkness and pressure define these landscapes. Every trench and cliff becomes a biodiversity hotspot. Life adapts to extreme conditions. Even the largest predators rely on these hidden structures to survive, showing how geography influences evolution in the abyss. Chapter 78. Some crabs carry algae or bacteria on their shells for food. Symbiosis ensures survival in nutrient-poor environments. Slow movement conserves energy, while partnerships provide steady nourishment. Even the smallest creatures have outsized impacts. Darkness and pressure shape both behavior and anatomy. Adaptation, patience, and cooperation define life in the abyss, proving that survival is not only about strength but also strategy and resourcefulness. Chapter 79. Some squid escape predators using jet propulsion, blasting backward in seconds. Color and texture changes enhance stealth. Survival in darkness depends on speed, cunning, and precision. Every movement is calculated. Even soft-bodied creatures evolve extraordinary strategies to avoid death. In the deep ocean, life constantly reinvents itself. Innovation and adaptation are constant, showing intelligence can exist without a brain and success is measured in survival. Chapter 80. Hydrothermal vents spew boiling, mineral-rich water over 400 degrees C. Life thrives without sunlight, powered by chemical energy. Tubeworms, crabs, and microbes survive extreme heat, pressure, and toxins. Every organism is a product of precise adaptation. The deep ocean is a natural laboratory, combining chemistry, physics, and biology to create ecosystems that seem alien. Extreme conditions foster extreme life, revealing the ocean's hidden resilience and creativity. Chapter 81. Some deep-sea starfish move using tube feet to explore sediment for food. Chemical signals guide them to prey. Energy conservation is essential in darkness. Even simple creatures evolve intricate ways to survive. Every movement, touch, and feeding motion is optimized. Life in the abyss rewards patience and efficiency. Small actions have big impacts, shaping ecosystems far below the surface where humans rarely venture. Chapter 82. Some fish produce their own light to hunt or communicate. Bioluminescence is a survival tool, not decoration. Predators detect prey, mates, or rivals with subtle flashes. Darkness drives innovation in biology. Every flicker, pulse, and glow is purposeful. Life in the deep depends on clever chemistry. Evolution favors precision and efficiency, creating creatures that thrive in total darkness where energy is scarce and opportunities are rare. Chapter 83. Giant oarfish can reach over 11 meters, gliding silently through deep waters. Rare surface sightings fueled legends of sea serpents. They feed on plankton and small fish, moving gracefully in vertical undulations. Their existence reminds us how much of the ocean remains unexplored. Even massive creatures can remain elusive. Life in the abyss is hidden, slow, and mysterious, revealing secrets humans can barely imagine. Chapter 84. Some shrimp create bioluminescent flashes to communicate or confuse predators. Tiny chemical reactions produce bursts of light, signaling danger or attracting mates. Survival depends on energy-efficient tricks in darkness. Swarms coordinate flashing to protect each other. Even the smallest creatures innovate to survive. The deep ocean is a world where chemistry and behavior intertwine, proving that intelligence and adaptation come in forms beyond the obvious. Chapter 85. Brine pools in the deep ocean are denser than surrounding water. Extreme salinity supports unique species that thrive in these harsh conditions. Microbes feed on chemicals, forming the base of unusual ecosystems. Currents shape these isolated habitats. Physics and chemistry govern survival, not sunlight. Life adapts in alien ways, showing evolution favors precision, energy efficiency, and specialized strategies over brute force or size in extreme environments. Chapter 86. Some fish have massive mouths to swallow prey nearly as large as themselves. Food is rare, so opportunistic feeding is critical. Elastic bodies survive high pressure, and sharp teeth secure meals. Darkness rewards efficiency over appearance. Every gulp is a survival strategy. Life in the abyss evolves extreme solutions to scarcity, proving that in the deep ocean, success depends on timing, adaptability, and specialized anatomy rather than brute strength. Chapter 87. Anglerfish females carry glowing lures to attract prey, while males fuse for reproduction. Darkness drives extreme specialization. Every adaptation maximizes survival and reproductive success. Life in the deep demands creativity and efficiency. Evolution shapes strategies that seem impossible above water but work perfectly below. The abyss is full of bizarre yet effective designs, proving survival favors innovation, opportunity, and specialized tools in extreme pressure and darkness. Chapter 88. Some jellyfish drift silently for decades, pulsing slowly to feed on plankton. No brain, yet life persists. Patience is a key survival strategy in energy-poor zones. Floating quietly, they endure extreme conditions, demonstrating resilience. The deep ocean rewards slow, efficient energy use. Every pulse sustains life, showing that even the simplest creatures can survive for decades in a world humans rarely see or understand. Chapter 89. Underwater canyons rival mountains on land in depth. Currents transport nutrients, shaping habitats. Species migrate along these natural highways to find food or shelter. Darkness and pressure define these ecosystems. Every trench and cliff becomes a hotspot of biodiversity. Even the largest predators rely on these hidden structures. Geography shapes evolution in the abyss, creating life adapted to extreme landscapes far below the surface. Chapter 90. Some crabs farm bacteria on their shells, creating a steady food source in nutrient-poor zones. Slow movement conserves energy, while partnerships provide survival advantages. Small creatures have significant ecological roles. Darkness and pressure shape behavior and anatomy. Adaptation, cooperation, and efficiency are critical. Life in the deep ocean proves that survival depends on strategy and resourcefulness, not just size or speed, highlighting the ingenuity of evolution in extreme environments. Chapter 91. Some squid escape predators using jet propulsion, blasting backward in seconds. Color and texture changes enhance stealth. Survival in darkness relies on speed, cunning, and precision. Every movement is calculated. Even soft-bodied creatures develop extraordinary strategies to avoid death. In the deep ocean, life constantly reinvents itself. Innovation and adaptation are constant, proving intelligence can exist without a central brain. Chapter 92. Hydrothermal vents spew boiling, mineral-rich water over 400 degrees C. Life thrives without sunlight, powered by chemical energy. Tubeworms, crabs, and microbes survive extreme heat, pressure, and toxins. Every organism is a product of precise adaptation. The deep ocean is a natural laboratory, combining chemistry, physics, and biology to create ecosystems that seem alien. Extreme conditions foster extreme life, revealing the ocean's hidden resilience and creativity. Chapter 93. Some deep-sea starfish explore sediment using tube feet, sensing chemical signals to find food. Energy conservation is critical. Even simple creatures evolve intricate ways to survive. Every movement, touch, and feeding action is optimized. Life in the abyss rewards patience and efficiency. Tiny actions shape entire ecosystems. Darkness and pressure create unique selection pressures, producing life forms perfectly adapted to extreme conditions far below the surface. Chapter 94. Some deep-sea fish produce light to hunt, communicate, or avoid predators. Bioluminescence is purposeful, not random. Flashes signal danger, attract mates, or lure prey. Darkness drives these clever adaptations. Life in the deep depends on chemical and biological innovation. Evolution favors precision and efficiency. Every flicker, pulse, or glow contributes to survival. In the abyss, energy is precious, and intelligence shows itself in subtle, creative ways. Chapter 95. Giant oarfish glide silently through deep waters, sometimes over 11 meters long. Surface sightings fuel myths of sea serpents. They feed on plankton and small fish, moving gracefully in vertical undulations. Massive creatures remain elusive, reminding us how little of the ocean we truly know. Life in the abyss is slow, hidden, and mysterious, revealing a world where patience and subtlety define survival. Chapter 96. Some shrimp produce bioluminescent flashes to communicate or confuse predators. Tiny chemical reactions create bursts of light, warning or attracting. Survival depends on energy-efficient strategies. Swarms coordinate flashing to protect each other. Even the smallest creatures innovate to survive. Darkness transforms biology into chemistry-driven behavior. Every flicker of light supports survival, showing that intelligence and adaptation come in forms beyond the obvious. Chapter 97. Brine pools create isolated, extreme habitats with salinity higher than surrounding water. Microbes feed on chemicals, forming the base for unique ecosystems. Currents and physics shape these habitats. Life adapts to survive where most cannot. Evolution favors precision, energy efficiency, and specialized strategies. The deep ocean contains alien landscapes, demonstrating that survival depends on chemical adaptation, patience, and clever resource use, not just strength or size. Chapter 98. Some deep-sea fish have enormous mouths to swallow prey nearly as large as themselves. Meals are rare, so opportunity must be maximized. Elastic bodies survive crushing pressure, while sharp teeth secure prey. Darkness favors efficiency over appearance. Every gulp is survival. Life in the abyss favors extremes, showing evolution prioritizes timing, adaptability, and specialized anatomy to endure in a world where meals are unpredictable. Chapter 99. Anglerfish females use bioluminescent lures to hunt, while males fuse for reproduction. Extreme specialization ensures survival. Every flicker of light can mean life or death. Darkness drives creativity and efficiency. Evolution designs creatures that exploit every opportunity. The deep ocean is full of bizarre, effective adaptations. Survival favors innovation, chance, and extreme efficiency, producing species perfectly suited to crushing pressure, minimal light, and scarce food sources. Chapter 100. Some jellyfish drift for decades, poolsing slowly to feed on plankton. No brain is needed to survive. Patience and energy efficiency ensure longevity. Floating quietly, they endure extreme conditions, demonstrating life's resilience. The deep ocean rewards slow, precise energy use. Every pulse sustains life in darkness. Even the simplest creatures can survive for decades, showing that the abyss is a world of quiet endurance, persistence, and extraordinary adaptation. The ocean deep is full of wonders, extremes, and life that defies imagination. From glowing hunters to drifting jellyfish, every creature survives in its own remarkable way. We've only scratched the surface of this hidden world. Keep exploring, stay curious, and remember, the ocean still holds countless secrets waiting to be discovered.